Okay, we'll now begin an opening statement from Coach Turgeon and then go to questions. Use the raise your hand figure function to indicate you would like to ask a question. When you are called upon for your question, please state your name and affiliation first. After you ask your question, please lower your hand. Coach, please.
Obviously we're very excited, very pleased with our effort tonight. Our guys played with great toughness, really defended. We didn't rebound very well, especially the first 10 minutes. We couldn't get a rebound. But we got better as the game went on. Our defense continued to get better as the game went on, and we made just enough shots and got some layups and made some free throws, and I think beat a really really good team, a team that's been hot, playing really well. Book night healthy. Our guys were locked in defensively. It's just a great win for us. To be 4-9 in the league and now be in the have a win in the NCAA tournament against a really good team it's a great night for Maryland basketball.
Okay, our first question is from Chris Kerwin from NBC4.
Hi, Mark. I know Eric's been a very important part of your team, a big asset to the team all season. Did you notice anything in the last, 48 hours to lead you to believe he'd come out as fired up as he did today?
Well, we need him to score. We need a lot of guys to score, for us to be good. But no, our guys have been good all week. We felt like we played well. We beat a Michigan State team pretty easily, and then we played, maybe arguably the best team in the country, Michigan. We had them down in the first half and competed a little bit. So we had confidence coming into this, even though we went 1-1 in the Big Ten tournament. We've played a lot of great teams this year, so we were prepared. But now Eric got it going. And then, then he picked up his second foul. I thought Wiggs made some big shots. Darryl made a big three. Dante made some good plays. And then late in the game, we went back to Eric, and he made a lot of great decisions and a lot of great plays for us.
Alex Flum.
Hey, Coach Turgeon, I know the other day when we were talking in the media, you said 6 weeks ago, it didn't look so good for the Terps, and you guys rallied and fought and got it together. So now to see here, you're one of the last 32 teams standing. Just the job you've had to do this year, the job you guys have all had to do as a group. Just how does it feel for you? How does it feel for this whole team?
Well, yeah, it's been a grind of all grinds. It's always a grind, but when you're picked 12th in a great league, and you start out 1-5 and 4-9, it's kind of scary. We sat around last night and talked, and we're not dumb. We all thought this wasn't going to happen, and but we stayed the course. We stayed positive. We kept trying to get better. We started with our defense. Our offense has come a long ways. It's still not great. So guys are really proud of themselves. We all stuck together. We've become incredibly tough-minded and tough physically, and we really lock in on defense. It's the only chance we have. It's really the only chance we have. If we don't guard, we have no chance. So it's been great to see. We had a really good stretch, won 5 in a row. Then we took a couple nights off, didn't play particularly great, and then we've been getting better in the postseason. So just really happy for the guys because every player and every coach, and we're fortunate we get to play basketball. I get it. But it's been the grind of all grinds for all of us, and so to be able to keep playing is really great for a team that wasn't supposed to even make the postseason. It's good for us.
So now you turn back around. Can I ask a follow-up real quick?
Very quick.
Okay. You turn around, got to play an Alabama team that can really shoot the ball. What's kind of your message to your team as you have to turn around and, not a lot of time to prepare. You guys having the chance for that too. Just what's the overall message right now?
Right now, it's enjoy this one. Are you kidding me? It's so hard for us to win, and we're going to enjoy the heck out of this one. And I'm sure my assistants have been. I haven't watched a second of Alabama. I watched a little bit of their championship game, saw them a few times this year. They're terrific. To me, they're the 5th number 1 seed if there is a five number 1 seeds. They won their league and won their conference tournament. That's remarkable. They've had an extraordinary year. They're so talented. So I'll start working on it on the bus home, maybe. I want to enjoy it as long as I can, and then we'll start getting prepared for them tomorrow.
Okay, Andy Koska.
Hey, Mark, do your players have a chip on their shoulder? I mean, do they look at kind of the experts that kind of across the board pick UConn and think, hey, we can show people?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, they finished 3rd in the Big East. They've got a great player in Book Night, and they've been winning, and you know, it's probably the way it is. Yeah, but did it put a chip on our guys' shoulders? It probably did. Absolutely. We talked about it last night, and it started when we were picked 12th in the league. And, they were close to being right, but if we would have won those last two games, we would have finished sixth. But, we've kind of overachieved all our expectations and continue to do so. So that's fun when you're doing it. But our guys are locked in. Our guys love each other, and a lot of coaches say that. But our guys truly do. For so many guys that don't play a minute, to just be so supportive and be great, and you sense it every day. So is there a little bit of a chip? Absolutely, but we're also just so thrilled to be here. We're just trying to enjoy the moment. It's because it got taken away last year. We just talked about how fortunate we are to be playing, and a lot of people would love to be in our shoes. So let's make the most of it.
Delilah Bromberg.
Hey, Coach. This was expected to be, a really defensive game, but, you guys were able to shoot 51% from the field and, 50% from deep. Just what was the emphasis that kind of you placed with the guys in terms of exploiting this UConn defense?
Well, sometimes we get a little bit selfish and we don't move the ball, and it's just constantly just move the ball, move your bodies, try to get downhill, play inside out, make the right decision. And it's a constant fight. And, at this time of year, you got to get a great shot for your team every possession. And we did a pretty good job at that. We had some turnovers out there and not great decisions. We had some really bad possessions where we couldn't even hardly get a shot off. But you got to give UConn credit. They were terrific. So offense it's an everyday battle, and just trying to get the guys to keep sharing the ball. We have to do it because we got to score some points to win. Our defense can't shut anybody out. But today they really shared it. Eric got going, and we made some big time shots out there, and we were able to get to the foul line late. And we were able to get layups late. And those are always great for you.
Hey, Sam King.
Mark, I know they had 22 offensive boards, but you held them to 32% shooting. Would it be fair to say, and they had a season low in points, would it be fair to say that this was your best defensive effort of the season?
Well, we've had a lot of good ones. We've had a lot of really good defensive efforts. I think where we were fortunate tonight is on those 18 offensive rebounds in the first half, they hardly had any second chance points. And they only had 4 in the second half, and Sanaga got a putback in there. So he just kept battling. But, from 18 to 4 in the second half was a big step for us. Our guys started to box out, long shots, long rebounds, and that kind of thing. So is it our best defensive effort? I thought we really guarded the ball because, man, I tell you, those two little guards are special with the ball, and I thought we did a good job with them. And I thought we did a great job of playing with our hands back and taking it in the chest all night. And that's a credit to our guys playing smart defensively too.
Okay, Emily Giambalvo.
Hey, Mark. How concerned were you about the rebounding issue on those first few possessions or really the first 10 minutes? And what do you feel like changed other than just maybe effort? I don't know.
Well, I think the game slowed down a little bit. We guarded the ball better. We adjusted defensively. We changed the thing defensively. It helped us keep inside position on the boards. And then the guys just said, enough's enough. Let's start rebounding. And one, they took right out of Wiggins' hands. He had the rebound. That was one of their 4 offensive rebounds. It ended up being his 3rd foul, I believe. So the guys, hey, if you're in my huddle, guys, and if you're in our meetings and you're in our practices, we talk about it's been a battle for us. And the guys just got to have a want to be physical and guard, and box out. And, Reese Mona went in there, and maybe that's when it changed. Reese went in there, and he's giving up 8 inches, 10 inches. And he's, sitting on the guy's legs and pushing him out, and maybe that rubbed off on the rest of us.
Okay, we have time for another question or two. If somebody would like to follow up, or we have somebody new that would like to ask a question. Okay, Jacob Aaron Steinberg.
Hey, Coach, you've talked to us a lot of this season how good teams make opponents pay for their mistakes. It seemed like on a bunch of occasions in the first half, whether it was Aaron getting a wide open 3 or Eric getting a wide open 3, you guys buried those open looks. Just how pivotal was that to build some momentum into the first half, building into the second half?
Yeah, and it's everything. When you can't make shots, it's demoralizing no matter how well you're playing defensively. And we've had some games where we don't make those shots. So guys were fresh. We had 6 days to get ready, 7 days, 8 days, whatever it was. And, we played inside out. We did a really nice job of getting in the paint and making some plays and getting guys open looks. But, yeah, when it went from, I think, down 1, they banked in a 3 to +9. That was a really, really good stretch for us right before half. Thought we could have built it up a little more, but had a couple bad possessions. But, yeah, when you make shots, it makes you look good.
Okay, Wesley Charles Brown.
Hey, Coach. You guys obviously played a bit of a short bench tonight, kind of as you usually have. Galen Smith gave the 1 bench point tonight. How important is it going to be for that group to sort of step up next game against Alabama?
Yeah, they're going to have to. Obviously Galen's going to be excited. He's coming from Alabama. He knows those guys, and they know his game too. But it'd be nice. And then Jerry's never really got into the flow tonight, but Jerry's been a big part of who we are. So I imagine his minutes are going to go up. He played 16 tonight, and we got a lot of confidence in Reese. So it's a quick turnaround, but it's not back to back. So we got probably a little less than 48 hours. I don't know when the game's going to be to get ready, but yeah, we need all 8 for us to be successful.
All right, Christopher Heidel.
Thanks for Coach Turgeon and Chris Idell from Herberson Radio in Baltimore, and thanks for taking my question. Take free throws, 71% from the 3-point line, for the free throw line. Is that something that you guys have been working on a lot? Because I know during the season you've been struggling a little bit with that free throw line.
Yeah, we've struggled with a lot of stuff this year, but we just keep fighting. So I was happy the guys made them. Jerry's missed both. Galen went 1. We were 1 for 4 in that stretch. Then I thought was really big is Darryl made his 2, and that kind of got us going because if you guys remember, in this building against Purdue, we were 10 for 22 from the foul line, I believe, and Darryl missed 2 right at the end of the game. So for him on that same basket to make those 2 free throws shows growth, shows mental toughness, and we got a lane violation on 1, which helped, and Eric, was able to get another free throw there. So, it was a big step for us to make free throws, make open threes, take care of the ball. It's hard to win this time of year, so you got to do all those things to be good to get a victory.
Okay, we have time for one last question, and it'll go to Winston Hilton from ABC7.
Sorry about that. Unmuted now. Coach, it seems as if your team's kind of like the reflection of their leaders, yourself and Darryl, and you guys seem to be very scrappy. I mean, this was kind of a scrappy game, and you guys ended up coming out on top. Can you talk about how scrappy this team is? I don't know why I like that word.
Yeah, we have to be. It's who we are. We got some really, really tough guys. And then we have some guys that aren't so tough that are playing tough. So it's the only chance we have. It's the only chance we have. Our talent level's not where it's been, but our toughness is an all-time high. We're really, truly playing without a true point guard out there and just doing it by committee. Different guys are bringing the ball up the court. This is who we are. Playing with great toughness, but we're also playing, with great confidence and positive energy, which is what we've had to do when we're playing in such a tough league and you're a little outmanned most nights. You have to do that. So give the league credit. The league's prepared us for a lot of things, but we got a little toughness, and with your word, we are a little bit scrappy.
Thanks, Coach. Congrats and good luck.
Thank you.
Coach, thank you for your time.
Okay.
Congratulations on the win, and good luck in the next round.
All right, thank you.
Okay, that's it for this post-game news conference. A transcript of Coach's interview will be provided by ASAP Sports at ncaa.com/transcripts. You can also find a recording